Alrighty. You can still hear me, right, Isaac? There you are, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start this thing up because I got unlimited time. And if you can't hear me whenever we get into game chat and whenever we get into the game, we'll just have to back out probably and put each other on the same team, and we'll just have to do it that way.
Okay. Okay.
Alright guys, like I said, if you can hear us, please put in the Team Grade Discord that you can hear us, someone. And please put that you're here. Isaac, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
The fate of the free world is in your hands.
P1 first, right? Oh, me there.
No, we're just doing call-outs at first.
Okay, but like, we're just...
Still waiting for someone to say that they can hear us.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm P4 right now. No, I'm not.
P4? Okay. Bye, P4.
Alrighty, for the ones that are watching right now, we do appreciate it. We cannot get Codcast to work, so we're going to be doing it live. We're going to be doing callouts first, then we're going to go through the hardpoint rotation second, and then third we're going to be doing hardpoint rotation spots. But we're just going to start right here on Canal. Now we do call this Canal Street, we do not call it Boulevard. We took it from St. Petro, trying to stay as close to Modern Warfare as we can. But this will be Canal Street. It's also P4 on the second half of it over there. Going in here, this is police, first floor and second floor. You did not turn on Ninja, I don't think. Okay, and over here, this is kiosk, this is also P2. Okay, we're gonna go this way. This is lobby. These are pretty self-explanatory. This is arches. Right outside of lobby arches. You could call it pillars, we'll know what you mean. But I would stick to arches again, close to Modern Warfare as we can. Okay, this is path. You can call it brick wall as well, we'll probably just kind of adjust as we go on, but for now this is path. The secret path going through the side of the map. We decided with Team Black yesterday that we was going to call all of this red building on the outside because of the building being red, obviously. And then this is Eskies. I believe that is what the pros are using. Over here is Fountain. And one we just learned yesterday, we're going to call this L. This little area right here is L. This is library stairs, obviously library. And this is Plaza. It's also the spawn, I know for Search and Destroy, and I would assume for the other ones. But this is Plaza, and again it's a spawn. Plaza stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Over here, library ledge. Yeah.
Yeah, we could call this library ledge. This also overlooks, I believe this is P3, so it's a really good point. Teams are going to be using it, so it's important we know that. Thanks, Isaac. Are you with? Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, is this anything over here? No.
Back here at a place.
Alright, and here is bank. Yeah, it is something. We ain't going to use it, though. Jesus. It's just a big statue, jeez. But this is bank. And then we're out on canal again, so it's important that we know bank, and this is also P4. So heading, actually we'll just continue going this way. Complete the circle, then go on the inside. This is globe, do not get confused, do not call this statue, this is globe, this entire area is globe. And here, it's hotel.
Hotel window.
And then, yeah, hotel window, this is bar, even though it still says hotel in the top left corner. We do need to try and break it down, it's a huge call out, so this is bar. This is still hotel, you can continue to call it hotel, but if you wanted to be that specific, you could call it hotel lobby, if you wanted to be specific. Wait a minute.
I'll be here for office.
Okay. Yes, and then this is office, and this is crucial too because right here is a hill. This is P4, so it's important we know that because a lot of people do like to come out of there. Going back to mid. Now the top left will tell you that this is metro, but we're going to call this mid. You can also call it P1. It doesn't matter. People's going to know what you're talking about either way. But this is mid. Coming up here, this is half wall. And I need to get that door over there. And I think we've already went over this, but this is kiosk. Alright.
Apartments. Did we go over apartments?
No, but that's not apartments, it's over here. But I'm glad you brought it up. Alright, and then in here, I was like,
Where'd he go? Okay.
Jesus. Alright, this is apartments. This is also B-bomb in search and destroy. You could almost call this a bedroom. It's not a bedroom, but just, you know, just a little call out. Or, yeah, I would just call this like window room or something. I think that would be really good for this, actually. And for call outs, is that it?
I believe so.
Alright, if we did forget one, then we do apologize, but I do believe that's all the callouts for this map.
Oh, over here. Golden doors.
Oh yeah, I just said that. Yeah, we did decide to call this golden doors. You could call it gold, because there's no other callout like it. So this is gold doors.
And then passage.
Yes, and then over here, coming off of L, I believe, yes. Right here's L, again. Here is passage. So, crucial callouts. It's going to take us a while to learn all of them, but this is definitely a start. Now, I do believe we did get them all, yes.
Yes.
Alright, now we're just going to flip through the hard points real fast. This will just take a couple minutes. But P1 is right here. This is mid, metro, but we're going to call it mid. P2 is kiosk. It's right here. They're right beside each other because, you know, this game is like that. And we're going to go with the positions here in a few minutes, so it's very important that we keep the spawns for these. The third hill for this map is Fountain. It's right here. And P4 is Canal. And it's right here. Alrighty, I do just want to toss out a couple things because I know that we definitely need to be told this from our experience playing Hardpoint in this game. A lot of it's just the simple rules for Modern Warfare. It's got a time limit. I literally put no time limit on this game. But anchor needs to rotate at about 20 to 25 seconds, especially a smaller map. I think it's small anyway. Like this. Everyone else needs to rotate 15 seconds, and the team OBJ will get the scraps. That is a designated person for your team. Usually if your team grades me. But we're going to start flipping that in and out. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to end this game real fast, because even though I set it on unlimited time, we got a minute and a half left. You know. So, I'll just go ahead and do so. Oh, it's because I put it over on free-for-all. I didn't go adjust that time. Okay. Yep, my fault. But we'll put the blame on you, as we usually do. Alright, just bear with it just a second. Yep, wow.
I think you forgot to put ninja. I had ninja.
What is it?
I think you were the one without ninja.
Was I?
Yeah, I had ninja.
No, I got ninja.
Oh.
Alrighty. Isaac, just meet me at P1. Did you hear me?
No.
Meet me at P1.
Okay.
Alright, so we watched a video earlier about spawns, where you need to sit and stuff on each hard point to make sure that you have spawns for the next, while at the same time defending the current point. So that is what we're going to be going over on this one. Alright, so basically, again, your clan OBJ, he's obviously always going to be on the objective. So, hang on a second. Where did it have him sitting? I believe right here. Yeah. So your clan OBJ goes right here. I mean, you don't have to literally just sit right here. You can kind of, you know, look a little bit of everywhere. But, you know, stay in this general area. Don't go way over there on the other side of the hard point. Your second guy needs to be on half wall. Your person from half wall is going to get one from Eskies, but also getting them from Canal or Globe. Alright, still for P1, that is mid. One needs to be police station. So basically what this does is that person that is sitting on half wall doesn't have to worry about anyone flanking on him through Canal or through lobby or through apartments. But at the same time, that is P2, so he is getting spawns for P2. And then, and all this is in your on our Team Grade Discord in the Cold War Intel. So if you want to go to that on your Discord while we're saying this, kind of look at the maps. It tells you where the people are at. For maps 1 and 2 were the red, maps 3 and 4 were the blue. So you can go look at that to get a visual on what we're saying at this moment. And then your last person, I forgot this one right here. So the person that is inside the point playing OBJ, because Eskies is covered, you actually need to be watching that. I did forget that there's a guy watching Globe. Your last guy will be here, anywhere right in here. Personally, I would get in a corner because you're going to have people coming out through that window and through Canal. So that is the hard point positions for P1. Again, these are set up for defense for the current point and spawns for the second point. So we're going to go ahead and go to P2, which is kiosk. And again, your on point person needs to be right in here. He needs to be on the point. Yeah, I would get behind this for some leverage. Watching anyone's... crap, if I could talk. Watching anyone coming from the lobby, red building, path, anywhere in there. Your second one, now I can't remember if the hard point ends at the bottom of the stairs or right here at the top of the stairs, but since that person's on point, if it does happen to end right here, you can kind of go down the stairs, use this as a heady, and watch anyone coming from lobby as well, because their main spawns are over in that area, so you're going to need 2 people watching lobby.
Yeah, and their spawns are by a red building, I believe.
Yes. So then you need someone watching, and this is typically an anchor position, Isaac, up in here with an M4, Craig, any AR, watching over toward Canal, or even that window right there from a bedroom, and getting anyone from that area. Also going to get spawns again at about 25 seconds. And then your last person, oh frick, scared the frick out of me, is in apartments. Kind of watching anyone from right here. You don't literally have to sit in apartments. You could get out here and lay down so that you can hear see anybody coming from apartments. Or shoot, even get behind this. This would be a nice heady. You would just have to make sure that that person doesn't get the OBJ, so that would be your only bad thing. So I would sit somewhere right here, good enough to where you can hear someone coming. If you do get killed, let your OBJ know so he can get the trade. And if... This is
This is
crucial right here. So if the guy on stairs dies, the guy that is helping the OBJ over there defend lobby, then the person that is up in police station that is currently watching out this window needs to come over to this window to help out with lobby. And the person that just died over on stairs will spawn somewhere right in here, and he will immediately take over Canal. And at some point you can switch or just kind of keep the rotation that you've got going, as long as we've got all bases covered. Again, please be sure to pay attention to this, because I do expect us to use this in the next hardpoint game on Moscow. Alrighty, hang on. Alright, P3 is Fountain. Let's go ahead and head that way. Alrighty. And for P3, obviously one person needs to be on point. The best position for that person that is on point is right here, so that he can use the heady. And supporting the person, we're going to have somebody up there, but basically just that second string of support. And as we just said, we're going to have someone up here. So right here is a wonderful point. Yeah, where Isaac is going. Kind of get behind this, use it as a heady. You can use it for people coming from lobby, people going lobby arches, or if anybody even sneaks their way into path, it's a good angle right there. The only bad thing is that you are exposed to people that come out right here. But again, that's where if your clan OBJ is back here, he can give that support for people coming out of red.
Okay. The guy on L.
Yes, and then the third person is going to be here on L, watching over passage, because a lot of people do come out from this way right here, and it's a very important spot. So if they're not coming red building, they're definitely coming here. And then your fourth person, I kind of switched this one up a little bit, but it had them down in there. Now you can be up in this area, I don't know, but I would rather see someone like right here, back in library, get some more coverage, some more distance, especially if you got your AR out. Also get over, oh frick, well yeah, I guess you could get right here, kind of watch, because they might not expect you, especially if they're going to be coming in from the front doors. So that is all four of them for that one. The last one is Canal. Alright, so this is the fourth and final hard point for this map. Obviously your person on point, and he needs to be right in here. You can use this as a head glitch, but we're also going to have someone there and on the other side of globe. So the main thing for this person on the OBJ, just make sure you're on the objective getting time, and watch people coming from side office. I wouldn't necessarily just sit here and watch it, but you want to be vigilant and watch for it. I think this is still part of the point right here. If not, then I'm just wasting my time. But I think you can also get behind this heady, and I believe it is also on the point. Again, I'm not for sure where exactly the point is. We haven't played that long enough. But if this is still the point right here, then your second person will also be on the point, and he'll be using this as a heady into Metro and Mid. Anyone coming out of the window right there, or can even look over into apartments, I believe. Yes.
Yes.
And that is where he will be sitting, and then the next person will be right here. He'll be kind of globe watching front canal, but he can also assist with the person that is right there. Get trades, answers, whatever, and watch over toward P1, the side room in apartments, and as I said, canal, because there is a spawn over there. And the last one, I kind of switched this one up as well. I don't expect this person to get a lot of action. I could be wrong, but I would just have this person sitting back here, watching any type of flank, and if he does get killed again, your clan OBJ is going to be right here. He can come back, get the trade. Alright, so that is all for the hardpoint positions. Again, I hope everybody paid attention, because that is really good stuff, and I want to see this being used the next time Team Gray plays hardpoint on Moscow. Moving forward, and these are huge as well, is the lines of sight. We got some really good ones, in my opinion. I didn't think there'd be much, because these maps ain't as good as Modern Warfare maps, but that was about 13 to 14 that we're going to go over. And a lot of these we're not going to use. Some we will, a lot of them we won't. But it's important that we know them because we could get shot from somewhere and not know where it's at. If we know the secret spots, we might be able to pinpoint that exact location. But, Isaac, if you don't care, stand right here.
Right here? Okay.
Yeah, on that heady. So the first one we're going to go over is actually a hardpoint position for P1, the person on half wall, who is going to be watching over Eskies. And if the person over at Globe happens to die, this is a really good line of sight over into that area where someone is on that head glitch. So keep that in mind, and then Isaac, let's switch. And then I want you to stay over there. I'm just going to go ahead and go over the bus too, if I can get it. And then it's obviously vice versa. I think the guy over here on the heady will have more of an advantage, but you can get him from over here as well if someone happens to be on there. So it's important that we know how to use that spot, but also counteract it. Now this might take me a second to kind of figure out, but you can also get behind this bus if you know that someone is back there. Hang on a second.
Almost.
Yeah. You know, I could have swore we could shoot that glass out. Yeah. You can shoot someone through that right there. That first side window, but then the one that is also on the front, it's kind of a front side window. You can also get them through there. You got to be able to hit your shots though and find his gamer tag because you can't see his head. But that is a really good spot. And then another good spot to counter that is getting right up underneath the bus. There he is. You can easily get him from under the bus as well if you know someone happens to be sitting there. He will see you get under the bus, but by the time you do, I think the dude's going to be so shocked, he's going to be in heaven already. So, moving on. This for P4. Yes. I was like, I don't need you anywhere on this one.
Okay.
But this is a two-step one right here. If P4, which is Canal Street, you know where they're at, you can get on top of the bus here. And they got to be in the right spot, but obviously that heady is a really good use spot, so this would be a good way to pick them off. And then if you want a closer view, well, Jesus, go on top of the bus stop here. It's a closer view, might be able to hit your shots better. And then if anybody is hiding over here behind the bus, then you'll be able to pick them off as well. Alright, the next one's kind of tricky, so if I can't do it in 2 tries, we're not going to do it at all. Because it's on a spot where you can, it's on a spot where you can easily go out of bounds. But it could be a lethal spot if you can actually get on it and not kill yourself by the time limit. But I'll just say it first, so if I can't get it, you get the gist of what I'm saying. But you can apparently get on this pole right here, and you can look over into, and you can do the same thing up here. So, but you can look over into the stairs and fail to P1. Again, I'm just going to try it a couple times. It's so tricky. Yeah, I'm done trying, but you guys get the point. I'm not going to sit here and, try it for 20 minutes like I did earlier. I doubt we'll use it, but we need to know that it's there in case someone else does use it. Alright, this one is for P2, which is Kiosk, and I like this one really well. Isaac, just stand where you stood earlier for this one.
Okay.
So if you get on top of this black truck back here, you can look over into P2, and you can see someone that is standing up on the point. So that is a very good one to use as well. If you know that someone is right there and that they're standing up. Next is... Okay. Isaac, just stand right here. Right here. Alright, so if you know that somebody is on the path to P2, maybe you're just leaving P1, maybe you're both on it and he just left going to P2. This is kind of simple, but you can just kind of get up on the statue and pick him off as he's going. It's a very tight line of sight, and it's a very simple line of sight, but we still wanted to show you because somebody could even be there watching it. So you can also jump to get more of an angle on it if you think someone might be laying down. Even if you can't get the kill, that call out alone will be very helpful. Alright, now go to that heady.
Okay. Wait, which one?
On P1, that corner, yes. So this is for P1, but I mean, I guess they could be on that heady at any point. But specifically if they're on P1 and someone is on that heady, you can go on top of kiosk building. Isaac, where you at?
At the heady.
Oh my god. Isaac, the corner heady over there.
My bad.
Jesus. Alright, yeah, if they happen to be on that heady and they're trying to keep you off of it, you can get up here, use a heady yourself, and you just gotta hit your shots unlike me and you can pick them off. And...
The one by the car in
Hang on a second. Alright, this one is another very simple one. It's not really a line of sight, but just a tip. So if you know that somebody is in the side window of apartments, or in the side window of office, just get on top of here, use the tree as some leverage, some cover, get somebody off. It also works vice versa for either tree. Again, this is just a tip that the dude showed us, not really much of a line of sight, in a sense. Okay. Alright, now this one is for Canal on P4. If you happen to be out of position, trying to get somebody off a point, or you know someone specifically coming, your teammate does, you can get over here in the corner. I don't think this is the hard point, could be wrong, but you can see over toward buses. Again, that's a spawn way over there for one of the points. So this could be a very good spot trying to pick somebody off, and they won't even see you. By the time they do, they're dead. This is for P4. You can get on top, not on top, but you can get behind this orange car if the other team has it and you know specifically where somebody's at. Or if you just want to get behind the car and kind of look into it, see if you can get a pick. You can get behind this car, use it as leverage, look in between it, get your pick. I wouldn't necessarily recommend what I'm about to do, but it's there if you need it. If you get on top of this car, you can get on top of this arch, pillar, whatever thing, and you can look into the point that way. You're very vulnerable, especially over here, but they might not expect you to jump on it from that point, but they would probably see you jump. But it's here in case we need to defend it, or in case you absolutely need to use it. Alrighty, now this one is specifically a search and destroy line of sight. So in here is B-bomb, and I'm going to put the trophy down in place of the bomb. So if I did it right, I don't think I did it right, of course. But let's say the bomb is down right there, get under this bus, go over, you see the bomb. Actually, I did do it right. Right there's the bomb, you can watch it from under the bus. And that is a very good line of sight, especially if you're in a 1v2 situation, 15 seconds left, you get under there. It's all about bomb placement. And again, that could be very useful. So that's actually it. So that only took about 20 minutes, not too bad. So we appreciate everybody tuning in. We averaged about 9, so I would imagine that's most of Team Gray, which is what we wanted. So I hope everybody got something out of it, even maybe took some notes. Again, a lot of these, a lot of hardpoint locations are in the Discord and our Cold War Intel section. And these lines of sight won't be the last time we go over them. We usually like to do it twice, so we got them implemented in our minds. But appreciate everybody joining us for that. So I'm going to go and end the stream, and I'll see you guys in a party here in just a second. If I can figure out how to end it.